So we got to talk about it, chat. And we're not going to get too deep into it because a lot of information hasn't come out yet. But we got to talk about it. So Beta Squad or Beta Squad member known as Young Philly has been extradited to Australia. I think he was already in Australia, but he was extradited from where he was to another location in Australia and charged with a few things. Let's hear about it.
I'm getting tired of making these videos.
So stop making them. Look, bruh. You know what it takes to get extradited and charged immediately? He received bail today, $122,000.
I feel like every couple of days we're talking about a YouTuber, a live streamer, a celebrity, somebody doing some wild, messed up. So in this situation,
Australia don't play about sexual assault? Nah, they don't.
Philly, who also makes music. I found him through Sidemen videos. I've never really watched his personal content. I've done a reaction to some of his music, but when he works with the Sidemen, I watch it. I feel like he's funny. The 20 vs. 1 was one of my favorite, except now it seems like my man done got himself into...
We begin with breaking news, and a popular musician and
extradited to Perth.
YouTuber from the UK known as Young Philly has been extradited from Queensland to WA, accused of serious...
So Illuminati was right. What did So Illuminati do or say?
Straight to our reporter, Rachel Clifford, for the details. Rachel, the 29-year-old, has been charged with multiple offences.
Lara, they are serious offences. He's facing 4 counts of penetration.
Lando Norris unfollowed Philly. Who's Lando Norris?
Without consent, 3 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, and 1 count of impeding another person's normal breathing. Also,
he was choking her?
Detectives from the sex assault squad say the
F1 racer?
29-year-old man a woman in her 20s in his Perth hotel room after he performed at an event in Hillary's on September 28. The man, a well-known DJ from the UK, Andre Felipe Valencia Barrentos, also known as Young Philly, was taken into custody in Brisbane and extradited to Perth last night under police custody. He'll face Perth Magistrates Court today, and Lara, officers are asking anyone with further information to contact Crime Stoppers.
Now, before we go any further, I just want to make it clear this is not a video to defend him, and it's also not a video to crucify him. We got to see how things play out, see what information comes forward. It's not looking that good, though. So what?
Her latest update with Young Philly.
All right. Who is this nigga? Ain't this the nigga who knocked out that one Zerka nigga?
Fiddler is this. He's been granted bail. 100K he had to pay. Then his boys had to do 100K.
He's got bail, granted bail with strict conditions, with a personal undertaking of 100,000 and a surety of 100,000. He will next appear at Perth Magistrates Court on December 19th for committal mention. Damn.
As well, he's not allowed to leave Australia, so let's see what happens. He's got caught in 2 months, so any girls in Perth, be careful, because Young Fiddler is now on the loose.
So based on
niggas calling him the Young Fiddler, holy shit. It's not funny, but damn, bro, like that shit's fucked. Philly cooked? Ty, you a UK nigga. How cooked is he? Tell me. You know more about shit like this.
Looks like he has to put up $100,000.
This is your culture. Well, not your culture, but your like environment.
Pay that and get arrested into police custody. He is banned from attempting to contact his victims or make posts on his social media.
Victims? Oh, his victim. Okay.
About the case. He must also remain
so dropped. Oh yeah, 4 counts, nigga.
On a daily basis and put up a cash.
But you know, like to get extradited, the evidence has to be damning, bro. Like they have to have strong evidence on this nigga.
Of $100,000 Australian money. He's stuck in Perth, Australia, can't leave. And I think that that makes sense. I mean, he's being charged with something extremely serious, so he should stay in the country until it gets resolved. And it's also smart that they said that he can't post to social media, because I don't know exactly what he would say, but he could try to defend himself. He could end up leaking some information and people can go and harass this girl. Now she's got to deal with more stuff on top of what potentially happened. I mean, it's not going to change the way that he's going to be charged, but when you have public perception on your side, given that you're famous, you're basically a YouTube celebrity, like that can go a long way. So it's smart that they're like, yo, listen, you can't talk about it. You've got to just completely stay disconnected.
Why would niggas want to talk about this shit though?
And we're going to figure all of this out. So as far as my opinion, I don't know if he's guilty. I don't know if
niggas shrimp fried rice
sound good. And I feel like the justice system has to go about this in the right way, get the information presented, find out what's actually going on. And if he needs to be held accountable, somebody named Sensei who said,
even just the language men use when talking about SA, and I'm assuming this says grape, etc. What are you talking about? He overcooked. I don't think men actually take blank seriously, and that's why so many of them are so capable of it. I think a lot of people take this seriously. You're just extremely fucked up based on your perception of the internet. And you got to remember, the internet's not a real place, bro. Like, these niggas with no profile pictures of themselves and just talking shit, they don't have to stand on the shit they say. That's not how most men think. Most men think rape and assault of a woman is terrible. Well, let me not give numbers, but majority of men agree nobody should ever be assaulted or raped. You feel me? But you let these little niggas that's probably like 14 on the internet speak, and then you assume that's how men are. You can't live in the internet, bro. You gotta get away from it. Career-ending news for Young Philly, how he's managed, and then he overcooked with this one.
Said career-ending news for Young Philly, how he's managed that then. He overcooked with this one. Hashtag Young Philly. Imagine if someone...
It's always weird when people make these broad statements based on one person. Why does that mean men in general don't take it seriously? Imagine if women applauding Cardi B drugging men in the past, we put that all on women. It makes no sense.
Cardi B
That's
drugging
fast.
men in the past, we put that on all women. It makes no sense. Realized in such a way that grape is as unthinkable to them as cannibalism. And I just want to make it clear.
I want you to know that if 300,000 plus can agree with this tweet, I would say that's because most people know what I said to be true. 300,000 in the percentage of the world is a pipsqueak, a shitter. That's 300. Matter of fact, you know what the population of Simsbury, Connecticut, where I grew up, was? Oh, damn. What the fuck? It's only 24,000? Holy shit. States with 300K population. All right, bro. 300, but you get the point. 300,000 is dog shit. There's literally nothing. That's a small percentage, right? So if we're being absolutely honest, you can't use 300,000 people on Twitter as a means of determining what's right and what's wrong, bro. Low ass town, that town. I didn't know that town was that small, bro.
Said young men
Jesus
need to be
Christ.
socialized in such a way that grape is as unthinkable to them as...
Oh, I'm getting donos. Hold on. Do-Rag Dave, appreciate it, $2.
Do-Rag Dave donated $1. One thing about Australia compared to the UK and the United States is that they don't play about sexual assault and more. Look at how swift and fast they got this man contained and put in lockdown for his trial.
I gotta listen to the other one too because that had some important information on it. 4 billion men on Earth.
The whole UK woke up to this news.
She treating niggas like we from India.
Do not play with sexual assault. To get extradited and charged immediately is a game set and match, not gonna lie. He is so cooked, and even if he get out, he's done.
Yeah, nah, he's cooked, bro. Australia don't play about sexual assault. Yeah, GG's, man.
Cannibalism. And I just want to make it clear that I don't disagree that we need to bring attention to people that do shit like this, and we need to try to 4% of people in the world agreed with you, so it's true. Or we can go based on the 335 million Twitter users, and it's around 0.008% of people on this app agreed. Imagine if we made assumptions based on numbers that small. And her response was, LOL, and how common is it for 35 million Twitter users to see one tweet? How often do you even see a tweet with 1 million likes? This is so weird that you're arguing with me about...
Why? Yo, I'm not trying to be like that nigga, because I'm a feminist. You feel me? I absolutely believe y'all should do whatever y'all want. I just think a lot of it's stupid. Why are we arguing with Twitter women? That is the most brain rot shit that you could ever do. These people don't live in reality. I'm not gonna lie to you. She probably has a monkey with symbols in her brain clapping, and that's how she makes decisions, bro. Like, why are we arguing with people who like y'all gotta understand, sometimes you just gotta let people be stupid. You be like, you know what? Okay, cool. That's what you believe. By all means, man, do your thing. Like, I just don't get why people give this shit the energy. Like, come on, bro. These people don't have any sense of common sense.
Grape.
Common sense isn't so common.
And this is what I'm talking. I'm not arguing with you about grape. I'm not arguing about something that's messed up. Clearly, I don't support it. All I'm...
Okay. A lot of this is you going back and forth. None of what you just said is in any way comparable. If you're purchasing a woman's body for your pleasure, I don't think you deserve rights, and that goes for anyone who purchases a human being for their pleasure. It doesn't matter. Any young filly still in jail right now for because someone paid her money for a service she chose to offer, we don't care what happens. So do we keep that same energy for women who choose to sell their body and have bad things happen to them? Okay, like yo, Gutter. Her name. First off, the niggas arguing with somebody named Gutter Bunny. That right there, I'd have been like, you have no means of morals. Your parents don't love you, and I think you're a terrible human being. Who the fuck names themselves Gutter Buddy? Like, let
Dave donated $1. Been watching Philly for years and bro was always kinda weird. He was always wild with women and would have girls talk about him biting
yo,
them
dick
and
gonna get
being
you in a
rude
lot of tough
towards them.
situations.
Throwing hate to Chunks and his friends is dumb and I feel for the victim.
Yeah, nah, that's kind of crazy. But let's see how it develops, man.